Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Pretty Real Persona. I am your host, Ariana Reese. Raise your hand if you ever sent a risky selfie, sat there refreshing it to see if they loved it, because apparently we need NASA level confirmation that we looked good. Yeah, me, because if it's one thing, like, don't play with me. Heart my selfie. If I send you a selfie and I'm looking cute and you don't heart it, you're a hater automatically. Automatically, you're a hater, because why did you not heart it? What are you even doing? Like, that's the kind of attitude you got to have about it, truly. I'm going to start today's episode out with a affirmation. So repeat after me. Um, I am already worthy. My value is not up for debate. I don't need a round of applause to prove I belong here. So let's say it again. And this time, if you have a mirror around, look yourself in the mirror. Save this so you can look yourself in the mirror. So, or, whatever. But yeah, repeat after me again. I am already worthy. My value is not up for debate. I do not need a round of applause to prove I belong here. So, welcome to today's episode. And today's episode is about releasing the need for validation, baby, because you are the only person that you need validation from. You don't need it from anybody else, baby. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's be real, baby. Humans are like Wi-Fi routers. If nobody's connected to us, we start blinking red and panicking, baby. Like, we crave validation. Validation is something as people, as humans, that we crave. And validation is natural, because it's like we grew up getting constantly praised, whether it was like, the whole grading system, like praising when you get good grades, praising when you do things that are considered good, getting like rewards for things, snacks, and taking a trip. And sometimes, like, this kind of like conditioning to where it's like we always feel like we need praise for something can make us feel um like feel the need to always perform as an adult. And I'm here to tell you, you don't always have to perform. You don't even have to perform for anybody. um And I know it's like sometimes it's hard because you feel like you're performing, or you have to show up and perform, but it's like you really don't. So for me, like, I personally used to feel away because I'm a huge major achiever. Like, I love to like achieve things, and I'm very like task oriented as a person. So when I would working towards things and I was in the midst of like achieving things, I would feel away when telling me they were proud of me or they appreciated me or things like that. And I realized, like, I was seeking validation. Like, I was seeking that moment from others. And it's like, I realized, like, it's healthier to give myself validation so I'm not seeking it from others, because when you seek validation from others, that can put you in some crazy like situations, especially like in love, like how I was talking about starting to say earlier, is that, when it came to love, I think I was seeking a lot of validation, like, because I feel like, my idea of love was attention. But it's like, once I grew up and realized, like, attention is not love. Like, just because someone pays you attention does not mean they love you. Just because and sometimes, like, just because someone could be validating every idea or everything that you have, whether it's a good idea or not. And it's like, not all validation is good validation. And really, the only validation, like I said, that matters is you validating yourself. You ever posted a fire pic and it only got 3 likes, and immediately you think, I'm ugly? It's just like, no, baby, you're not ugly. It's just, that's the algorithm, baby. The algorithm's not pushing your picture, truly. And then it's like, then you got a sprinkle or some haters that seen your picture and they didn't want to say nothing, but that's nor here nor there. You don't need to outsource your self-worth. Like, if you feel like you have fire pics, you feel like you're a bad bitch, you posted a confident picture of yourself, like, who cares? It's like, do not seek that validation for other people to care or think the same way as you. Like, so what? Like, just be happy you put yourself out there. Validate yourself at the fact that you had enough courage and you had enough confidence to put yourself out there. Like, that's the most important part. No matter who likes it, anybody who likes it, that's a plus. That's a plus. That's a plus. But if they don't, recognize it, that's okay. Validating yourself, that's enough. Like, let that be enough for you, so that you're not out seeking, or you're not performing or pretending to be something you're not, because sometimes like that can push you to do that, or to be um we live in such a culture of like social media, social media, social media, social media. Like, if you're like me, sometimes I will turn my likes off, because I don't care who likes my photo or not. This is my grid. I'm building my own Instagram the way I want to build it. So it's like, I'm not worried about who liked it or not. I don't care who commented. I don't care about none of that. Like, I care that I literally perfectly curated this photo and posted it, and I'm proud of it. So that's the validation. That's all the validation I need. And that's all the validation you need. So, and then it's like, constantly seeking validation from others, you're going to start to experience burnout. You're going to start to experience anxiety, like when you post a picture, or just the fear of being seen, like, or you start to like trickle into comparison culture, where you're comparing yourself to others, and it's like, you are the only you, they are the only them. Like, you can be inspired by others, but you do not have to compare yourself to someone else. Like, and a lot of time, like, every time that you try to even begin to compare yourself to someone, you will come up short. So it's like, that is already a hit to your confidence, a hit to your courage. And it's like, why compare yourself to others when there's no one like you? So it's like, just be proud of who you are. You are that bitch. Yeah, you are her. And just take this from me. External validation is like fast food, baby. It feels good quick, but it quickly leaves you empty later. So, internal validation, validate yourself, and you can do that by, affirmations, and, um, working on your confidence, working on your like identity as a person. And baby, listen, I started clapping for myself in the mirror so often. My neighbors probably think I'm running a one woman pep rally. Okay, because yes, you need to feel like, you know you are that girl, you are that boy, you are that them. Like, you are them. Like, when nobody's looking, when everybody's looking, like, don't play small, because you're very big. And some like practical tips, things that you can practice, like I said, affirmations in the mirror, that is very powerful. Like, that's a lot of that helps me a lot, because it's like, you have to instill those things in yourself, like, I am beautiful, I am her. And then you have to also compliment yourself, like, I love my hair, I love my glasses, I love my makeup today, I did such a good job. Like, oh, my teeth look so white today, oh my gosh, I love my lip combo, oh my gosh, I love my necklace, the way I paired my jewelry. Or, oh my gosh, I love how kind I am to others. Like, I love that no matter what, like, no one can get me out of my character, no, because I've worked on it. Like, all kinds of stuff like that. Like, or I love how no one can tell me who I am, because I know who I am through and through. Like, stuff like that. Like, affirmations, talk to yourself nice. Um, Journaling, because journaling becomes proof of your wins, good or bad. Like, journaling, journal. I love journaling, because it's like, I have so much growth in my journals. Like the person I was when I started my first journal to the person I am writing in my journal now, they're completely different people. Like, they went through completely different things. Like, oh my gosh. Like, to the point I'm scared to literally go back and read my journals for that reason. And then it's like, another way to help with like, I feel like it's okay to ask other people's opinions, but first, about decisions, when it comes to decisions. So, some like, this is another tip, like, make sure you check in with yourself first before you go and ask other people about a situation, about anything that you're thinking of asking them, because at the end of the day, like, what you're saying matters the most. So ask yourself, how do I feel about this? What am I going to decide? I would like to get someone else's opinion, but what, without their opinion, what do I think? And then you go and ask someone, and they could have a better idea, or anything, or something you want to incorporate, but the core of the decision you made yourself, because you did. that's another main way we seek validation, is when it comes to making decisions, finding our way. We try to seek out our way, but really our inner intuition is our biggest guide, especially in this life. Creating rituals of celebration, like celebrate yourself, when no one else is looking. When they are looking, invite people to celebrate with you, but you don't always have to have someone to celebrate with you. Like, create a continuous ritual of things that you do to celebrate yourself when you have wins, where you have growth. Reframe your mind to think that external validation is a bonus, not oxygen. You don't need it to live. All right, babies, here's your challenge for this week. I want you to, this week, I want you to give yourself a compliment before you wait for anyone else to give you a compliment. Give yourself a compliment first this week. Write it down, speak it out, dance it out. I don't care how, baby, but gas yourself up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. If y'all ever heard the affirmation song. And if this episode hit home today, baby, do me a favor and screenshot it, post it on your story, share it to your TikTok, share it to your group chat, leave a comment in the comments, listen to me, download my podcast on Apple Podcasts and Buzzsprouts, baby. Your girl doesn't need external validation, but my podcast algorithm does. So like, subscribe. We're on YouTube as well. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. See you guys next week. So tune in, tap in. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye. And if you guys have any questions, or if you guys like today's episode, please make sure you subscribe to Pretty Real Persona. We're on YouTube. Like us, follow us on TikTok, Instagram. We're on those social media platforms too. And leave a comment in the comments about, what you liked about today's episode, what topics you guys want me to speak on. If you want to see me add a guest, have some guests on, let me know.